Hey guys, welcome to the Superhero Post Show where we talk things Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. It's your boy Stevie Hayes, and today I'm here to talk to you guys about the Marvels. And remember, before you do anything, please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell. So today we are going to be talking about some of the rumors that have been swirling around regarding the Marvels movie. And because there's just been a lot kind of swirling about this film. So I wanted to just tell you guys everything that I've gathered, and we'll talk about that. So as I said, right, there's been a bunch of rumors just going around. And so the first change that apparently is being made to the Marvels film is that they are changing the tonal shift of the film. And the reason why they are changing that allegedly is because there was lots and lots of comedy in the film, and some would say too much to the likes of Thor, Love, and Thunder. So, and obviously, majority of fans didn't like, how forced the comedy was. So they are trying to make the tone more serious. And an example of that was, in one of the leak videos that I put out, I think a couple of months ago about the Marvels, I was talking about this one scene in the film where they're on this plane where it's just a bunch of singing, and like they don't talk, they just sing. And then in the plot that I like really, there's a bunch of other goofy kind of scenes that were in the film that felt so forced. So I am kind of happy that that this is a report saying that they are trying to take some of that stuff out. So from this, right, it seems like they are learning their lesson. And Kevin Feige did talk about this, saying that that they are trying to make changes because they hear the fans and how they feel. Now, apparently, there is going to be another scene as well that is going to be cut. So basically, according to leaks and rumors and news, the ending is going to be where. Or the ending was going to be where there was an incursion that is going to be happening between the 616 universe and the 838 universe. And what happens is Monica Rambeau stops the incursion, but she ends up being stuck in the 838 universe. Now, the 838 universe is the one that we saw in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. If you don't know, that is the universe where we saw Reed Richards, Professor X, in the Illuminati. That's the 838. Now, I see why people would be upset if this got cut, mostly because of the fact that we would be getting an incursion, which would be dope, and it also leads to King the Conqueror. It also connects Reed Richards in this as well, because that he has a thing with incursions if you read the comics, and I get it, but I do see why that they would also do that, and I think one of the reasons why is because the Marvels was supposed to be one of the films pointing to King Dynasty, pointing to King the Conqueror. And because, I do believe that, and it's kind of been talked about, Kevin Feige said that Marvel is slowing down, which means that Avengers is most likely going to be pushed back. And the kind of date and the dates that I've been hearing about it kind of being pushed back is I've heard 2028. I've heard that maybe 6 months from the release date. I've heard 2026. There's a bunch of days going around, but it is going to be pushed back. And because it is going to be pushed back and the Marvels is going to kind of be releasing very early, which is this year, I do see the fact that, I was kind of expecting that they were most likely going to change some of the ways that they were going to advance the story for King and Avengers and kind of the state of the MCU. Now, I think it is a good idea to make these changes to the film. And I've said in previous videos that, Marvel needs to take all the time that they can, because, even in Ant-Man, there were even some effects where I could tell I'm like, bro, like they did not have the time to get this done, And so I think that that's a good move. And like, I do think this movie is going to be good. I have high expectations for this film. I think that it is, as I said, I think it's a good thing that they're kind of taking their time and, doing edits. Now, I just want to tell you guys, all movies do reshoots. Just because the movie is doing reshoots, it doesn't mean that it's bad. All right. I also really like the idea that, the Marvels is going to be based around, these three characters. Like, I think that having just Captain Marvel do Captain Marvel 2 wouldn't be as strong. I think having, Monica Rambeau and Kamala Khan kind of get into this is going to be super dope as well. And so something that I also hope that they do, with these changes is that I hope that this film is about the characters, because I do feel like lately they'll be coming from phase 4. It felt like they were sacrificing the characters to kind of push the story of Kang. And as I'm looking in retrospect, I've seen Ant-Man a lot more times, and it kind of feels the same way that they sacrificed Ant-Man to push Kang's story. And I hope that with this film that they don't do that. I hope that they focus on the story, because if you look at all of the past phases, that was the pattern. They focused on the character and the story, but then like in the ending, we got a cool end credit scene or something that would kind of push the narrative, right? And also, if they were pushing the narrative in the movie, they were doing it subtly. So I hope that we kind of get back to that where, like, Marvel Studios is subtly pushing the narrative for these characters and these stories and not forcing it to the detriment of the character. So, I mean, and as I said, right, all of the test screenings that I've read have been good. A lot of people like it. So I hope that it is as good as people say, and I can't wait to see a trailer so we can break this down. And any more news about this project, I will give out to you guys. So do me a favor, guys. As I said, please like and subscribe and show some love. Ring the notification bell. And guys, do me a favor, have a wonderful day. Deuces. Peace out.